Greetings and welcome to episode 50 of my Empire Total War Darth mod Russia campaign, and this, my friends, we did last time, where we are trying, my friends, to limit, to round up, to destroy this invading Persian force here. As you can remember, my friends, they burst across from their bridgehead on the Don, launching outwards here and spreading right out all along the sort of the nearby regions here, eventually taking Kazan, my friends. But absolutely the defenders of Kazan held on for such a long time until they were overwhelmed by sheer amount of numbers. But fortunately we had an army group in position to be able to sort of chase after the Persian forces here, but they kept on pouring forces into the sort of the different regions, and ever since then we've been trying to track them down, chase them down, destroy them bit by bit. Now we're starting to claw back that territory we've lost, and indeed to start to eradicate, to remove the Persian forces that are in our territory. We will take back what is ours, my friends. Believe me, this will be Russian again. We've even taken the Don. We've even established a bridgehead across the Don, which is absolutely vital here. We will not allow Persia to keep pouring troops across into our lands. Indeed, we shall seal off all the borders. We are going to really strike hard here, but first we must take Kazan back here. As you can see in the distance there, it has fallen to the Persians. They do have a sizable army here, but look at that there, we're ready to strike back here, and indeed we've got this army now moving into position to remove this force. As you can see, it's a brand new force. I believe it's come straight out of Kazan here. That's why we've got to take it, because the longer they have it, the more troops they'll be able to produce from it, the longer this conflict here will continue. We have to bring it to an end quite rapidly here. Now they do have an absolutely massive amount of forces here in terms of the sheer numbers here, not the quality, but the quantity here. If we're not careful, we could be overwhelmed here, but as you can see, we still have some excellent forces at our disposal, including a lot of cavalry, which will absolutely prove its worth here in this fight. Believe me, it really will. Now some of our regiments, as you can see, have taken a little bit of a beating here. We get down to 100 here, but look at 128th. It really is one of our finest regiments. And indeed here, the Streltsy have absolutely proved their worth here. They've absolutely been an absolute gem here, a gold mine for us here in terms of going hand to hand. Because remember, a lot of the fighting with the Persians has been hand to hand, because that is the majority of what their forces are. But we're not going to be complacent. We are not going to assume that we're simply going to win every these battles. Every these battles will be fought as if we were fighting the best we can. We have to fight here, my friends, with everything we've got here to eliminate these Persian forces. Now, just before we begin this battle, some of you might be thinking, where's the British sort of campaign, man? The British campaign will be coming after the Russian campaign. I just wanted to switch things around a bit, just to keep things a little bit fresh. I've also got another video out coming very soon, which I'm currently working on. It'll be completely different. It's not a new campaign, but it's the beginning, possibly, of you, my friends, choosing a new campaign. So it's just something I'm working on at the moment. It's taken a while for me to put together because, you know, I want to do it properly. But anyway, let's begin here with this fight, my friends, and what a battle it's going to be. Can we finally bring Kazan back and into the Russian fold, or will the Persians push us back? Only time will tell. Let's do this, my friends. Let's take this fight here. The first battle on our road to retaking what was once ours. We cannot allow the Persians here to think they can meander around in our territory here, take what they want. We simply cannot allow it. We will not allow it. And what is ours, what was once ours, will be Russian again, believe me. The Russian Empire does not forget. Now luckily we've got cannon here as well. We're going to absolutely blitz the Persians here. But we have to really do what we can here with them. Luckily we've got plenty of cavalry in this army. Maybe it might even give us a chance to be able to replenish this army as well, because it has been fighting quite a lot on this front here, trying to reel in these Persian forces. You can see that is quite a strike force we got there. Oh, actually we've got more cavalry than I first thought. 2 guards. Actually we've got 1 horse guard here, Garde de Cheval, which really is the absolute elite. Oh, look at that, what a wonderful sight there. And of course we've got Horse Guard, Cuirassiers, got the Streltsy here. But I think we're going to push our guns quite far forward here. Look at these gentlemen. I think we'll push the 128th back. They have done their job, they've done their duty quite very well, did I say. And we'll put the guns here. Put the guns on this slight ridge here. I know we've got howitzers here, but still, every sort of advantage we can use here has to be taken advantage of. So we're going to put our guns up here, but further forward than we normally would. definitely further forward than we normally would here. We'll angle them slightly because you can see the deployment zone is, you know, much shorter than ours and at a different angle here. Let's bring this under control. We'll go for a quick line, which is absolutely devastating. Looks like they've lost quite a few men there, which is fine. Now we're going to put our cavalry on this group here, the strike force here, on the extreme left. Now let's have some... Oh, look at that. 132nd will be earmarked here to guard, defend, and take the brunt here of what might be a Persian assault here. And indeed, we're going to put these gentlemen here, these two regiments. Look at that. These are, you know, still good order here. Good. They're going to go on the extreme right. We're going to try and do a pincer movement here and absolutely crush in this Persian pocket of resistance. Got 127th. We'll put them here. Gentlemen, please, thank you. 133rd. They are looking very good indeed here. Almost a full complement of men here. They've only lost a few. Still. Gentlemen, please. Gentlemen. Let's try and get those lines properly fit. That's better. That's better. Now I know this is a sort of a, you know, a strange sort of deployment angle here, but we're trying to cover the angle of the deployment here from the Persians. Remember, theirs doesn't extend out as far as ours, so they'll either come this way, or they might come straight from the middle here, straight for us, or we can have to push out towards them, but we'll use our cavalry until we're ready to strike out with our infantry. Now, a regiment here, the 134th, 135th. Now we've got to definitely cover both flanks. We'll put these out on the extreme left here. But of course we have absolute confidence in all these regiments to hold their own here. Now we might actually send the Streltsy out. They have absolutely performed wonders here for us. 125th. We'll just angle them slightly. We'll just straighten this out slightly a bit there. Excellent. Now the 113th, 160 men. I think we'll hold these in reserve. I think we'll hold them in the middle here in reserve actually. And also the 120 gentlemen, please. Thank you. Take them off fire at will. We don't want any casualties. Friendly casualties as little as we possibly can. The general here, General Horatio Nelson, a wonderful general. I think we have 126. Although they haven't got many men here, they are a very fine regiment here indeed. And I think we might even send the Streltsy out here. Maybe on the extreme right here. Or might even keep them on the right here and maybe strike into the flank of the Persians if they attack us here. Right, let's begin this fight, my friends. See. Oh, good grief, they're right forward of us here. Now they're turning their flank here. Oh, oh. Not quite the shot we needed there. Not quite the shot we needed. But let's try and really outflank here. Let's see if we can just wait here for the... Now move. Get in around them. One on target there, but still most of these fall within. We've been trying to move out as far as where they can here, but we've got a lot of them within range. Come on, gentlemen, if you would now please get those guns firing. Trying to outflank them here if we can. Compliments of the chefs. Don't tell me we didn't hit one of those there. Of course we did, sir. firing on us. Look at this. Those fiends. Put General down a little bit here. We don't want the General General Nelson here to be killed because of our negligence. Oh, gentlemen, reload now. Reload. Let's have those guns firing. Just gotta wait for that right moment to strike. Oh, what a wonderful shot, sir. Just getting right around them here. There's the General. Can we destroy? Look at that. What an absolute bloodbath there. That's what you get if you decide to attack. Try and take these two Fangists here. Head on if we can here with these. We're going to try and eliminate them as much as we can. We're going to try and move around here, trying to flank this General here. Come on, gentlemen, come on. One more volley here. Come on, give us that volley we need, gentlemen. Oh my word, what a shot right across the flank here. Oh, that was a stupendous shot, sir. It would appear they are getting to redeploy here. We're just going to keep our forces here in this sort of deployment here to try and keep them hemmed in, as it were. We've got the guns firing at the front here, and we've got the cavalry and these streltsy here just waiting for that moment to strike. The bowman here. Oh my gosh, look at that. Realign your fire, gentlemen. Realign your fire. Oh my word, that's a beautiful sight, sir. These bowmen. Gotta keep that fire on. We just can't rush this at all. We have to maintain our discipline here. We want to eliminate as many of these Persians as we possibly can here without actually engaging them. Because if we can whittle down this force here, it will absolutely give us a chance here to completely destroy it. Now we've got the overview here. And they're still within range of our guns, which is exactly what we need here. Taking some fire. But there's nothing we can't handle here. This army will be replenished at the earliest opportunity. Now can we go into these bowmen here? Got bowmen there as well. Need to ruffle a few feathers here. Oh, my compliments to the chef, sir. Look at that. What a shot, sir. That is the power of quick line, it really is. Let's get in there. Let's see if we can force some kind of movement here. take up this flank here, I wonder. Diamond formation for that initial impact here. Getting close, lads. No idea what they're doing there. That is a wonderful sight. Punch the right into the centre here, lads. Just keep punching away at these forces here, whittling them down bit by bit here. With mobility and with this hand-to-hand combat here. This sight here, what a sight. Russian cavalry to the fore. Using the diamond formation just to punch a hole through as quickly as we can. Get in there. They come. Exactly what we wanted here. We wanted them to be brought. Now's the time to punch. We're going to completely destroy this left flank, or our right flank, their left flank here. God, look at these strokes, they work absolute wonders here. I'm going to remove this flank here in its entirety. Watching here at all. Close the door. Ceasefire. Regiment. Get off these levy. shattered. This is what you do once you mess with the Russian Empire. You will not succeed, sir. Come on, gentlemen. Shattered. Get in after them. Oh, what a wonderful sight that was. Absolutely massacred that Persian army, and rightly so. Rightly so, gentlemen. Look at that. 324 men left. We lost 400. We've got 2,000, nearly 2,500 men left. They've lost the entirety of their force. Look at that. Look at the Streltsy. They have absolutely proven their worth. Once again, 290 kills. What a wonderful sight. It really is absolutely fantastic to see. Right, look at that. On your way, gentlemen. On your way. We do not fear you at all. So look at that. We're going to get these gentlemen into here just to support the attack. We're closing on Tataria here, Kazan. Now, we've got this force here, which is going to be moving up to here to deal with these fiends here. That's probably one of their finest forces here that's left. Anyway, look at that. We've managed to move across here. Now, how's this army? It is replenishing here, but we have taken a bit of a beating here. But we do have good, solid defense. But they may not give us that opportunity we need here, but we did manage also to look at that. We took Armenia here. That is a fantastic sight to see. It really is. Armenia has taken another land from them here. But look at this, though. They've absolutely closed in around Baghdad here, Mesopotamia. They're going to have one last assault on it. And then we're going to... Mind you, they've got a heck of a lot of troops here. Many of you saying, Mal, you need to go for peace here. Well, you can, but we can't go for peace here until we've taken Kazan. Kazan really is what we need to take. Then we can we've got the Don. Then we can establish ourselves here very, very nicely here. Especially along this border here with Chechnya. We've got to be careful that Astrakhan doesn't fall here. Because if it does, that's another territory we've got to dig out underneath them here. Now, we've got coming in here, 28,000, even though the beating we've taken here. Savoy is... Yeah, Russia's still not happy, and no is Egypt, but still, luckily we've taken the Middle East. That is still firmly in our hands here. We've got these gentlemen here as well. I think we might put this army here, along by the port here, so they can't actually raid the port. Because this port here is quite important to us in terms of our trade here, Latakia here. We can't really expand here either in Armenia until we know we've established, because they've still got pretty powerful forces here within the area, or quite near to this area here. We can't recruit anything either, we can't even get forces to it. But as you can see, we do have Baghdad here well and truly secured. But, oh god, that's a lot of Quilbashi. This would be an absolutely monstrous fight here, it really would. But we're not going to give up Kazan here until we've got it. We have to take Kazan. Once we've done that, then we will look for peace. This army here, look, is looking absolutely wonderful here. And General Ahmed here. If this force moves, we shall move. I don't think we can do anything else here. Our ministers here. Oh, fantastic. It's a pity we can't get... a better head of government here. A chancellor. But still... I think we'll leave it as it is. We've got a fantastic treasury, Lord Treasurer. We've also got a wonderful Lord Secretary of the Army. So this is the main battleground here in terms of what we need. We need to put these armies into Kazan to really dig it out here. Any more diplomacy? As you can see, the world is shrinking fast here. Not many of the major nations still survive. And let us not ignore or forget here Prussia, which really has been absolutely dominant here. Look at that, they've even taken France, but they are at war, I believe, with Spain. Indeed, look at that, they're at war with Prussia. We are very friendly, and in fact we've got an alliance with Spain that gives us complete control effectively of the Mediterranean and the Black Sea here together. Combined with this alliance, it really does cement our foothold here in the Mediterranean. It really does give us an absolutely wonderful trade here with Spain, and also the ability for us to keep these trade lines open. As you can see here, coming out from here, look at this, from Odessa here, a real key port for us. It's nearly 5,000 trade here. But nothing coming out of Savoy here. Why is that? They're just looping back and forth to each other here. I'm not sure why that is. Is it probably because this army here is blocking trade going through there? It must be. Nothing is going through there at all, which is strange. And we have, I believe we've got a pretty powerful fleet here. We have indeed. Look at that. Look at that fleet there. Absolutely fantastic fleet there. We've put into position here just to guard one of our main trade lines here, bringing nearly 30,000 here. But look at the Prussian fleet here. The Prussians aren't messing about here at all. They have a formidable fleet here. Look at that armada. I mean, that is an armada of ships, my friends. It really is formidable. But we have brought all of our armies in and around St. Petersburg here. Can't really seal the border off, as it were, but ideally we would like to seal off the border here, but it's quite porous. We've still got our forces here in place. I believe we still... Prussia, no, not allied with them anymore. We are allied with Sweden, though. And who is Sweden at war with? No, they got trade. Prussia is a trade partner, so we're okay here. We're allied here. But eventually we're going to have to deal with the Prussian problem. Maybe Spain will do that for us. Spain really is probably one of the other nations apart from ourselves who could really deal with Prussia by itself. But we're going to allow them to keep that option to themselves here. But look at Britain here. Britain is absolutely sending in some quite powerful forces here. But we got to deal with the Persians. They really have been an absolute thorn in our side. They really have. Research is still going on a great pace here. We're trying to get our navy research up so we can match those of the other nations. Abolition of slavery, which we definitely will get. Right, let's end the turn here, my friends. Let's see what happens. Let's see how the Persians react to what has gone on here. Great Britain. Ooh, well done, Britain. Hitting the pirates. That's a pretty formidable presence there. I wonder if we can get ourselves into the trade hubs here, the trade lines. Look at Spain. They really are one of the only other nations here that can really go toe-to-toe with Prussia. That will be an interesting fight. Now remember, we have the Mediterranean sealed off here. Did they just evacuate from Venice? Prussia, it is a formidable power at the moment. Prussia, it really is. Removed. But they haven't taken on the Spanish Armada, if you notice. They didn't try to tackle the Spanish Armada, which is currently besieging. Ooh, look at that. A direct conflict there with Spain. Plot thickens. I think we'll move our spy down, our rake, down to... Wait a minute, sir. Why are you building up forces along that front there? We'll move our rake, who is currently outside. Wait a minute, sir. We've got far too much. Look at that. They're going to give us 22,000 for Karelia. Up there. That is a lot of money. But that would lose a pretty strategic asset there from us. And that would shrink our empire here. We've invested a lot in there, 22,000. bringing in 9,980 here. It's quite a tempting offer because it would allow us, but then again Sweden would expand. I wonder if we counter offer here, if they were to give us, we should demand 50,000 gold for it. $50,000 gold. Now, if they come up with 50,000 gold, it is theirs. That is worth the hit there. We can reinvest that in our armies and also really boosting our regions elsewhere, specifically in the west. But will they go for that, I wonder? No, I didn't think so. 50,000 is out of their reach. What's Persia going to do? This is the real question we have to answer here. Look at that. They're trying to move back to Mar. No, there's got a rebellion. They have a rebellion. They got a rebellion. Oh, I don't believe it. I do not believe it. Another full stack army with a fantastic general is going to it. Okay, we don't need to panic just yet. Look at that. They've got a rebellion around Persia. That proves that things aren't all well here in the Persian capital. If they've got a rebellion taking place, that means they really are on the back foot here. It would appear, my friends, that we have another fight here, but this is the fight we want, because this means we can strike straight for Kazan here. They obviously want to try and destroy this army here, but we can dig in here. Let's take this fight. Let us take this fight. Outnumbered here quite significantly, but still. Got these 2 12-pounders. We've got our cavalry though, luckily, which we can use. They've got camel nomads, but they will break under a lot of pressure if given the right push. Right, let's take this fight, my friends. We are not going to take it one step back. This is our land here. Kazan will be back in Russian hands. Once we've taken Kazan, then we will sue for peace. See if they are willing to come to the negotiation table there. Will diplomacy win out? And that will give us time to reinforce the armies, replenish the armies that are there. And we're going to seal off that border. I can assure you that border is going to be properly sealed. I mean the northeastern border there, that's next to the runs along the Don there. Let's have a look at our deployment here. What have they given us? Deployment. Oh, that's not brilliant, to be honest with you. We got this knoll here, this mound here, as it were. But look at that, though, upon here, but nothing much too far we can extend this way. I think, and it's sort of, as you can see, the lay of the land here, it sort of slightly dips down here into this sort of quite a steep slope here. It goes down this slope here, so we're going to bear that in mind. Going to keep it compact, but we're also going to have that mobility here we've got with our cavalry, which thankfully we did bring with this army, and it has absolutely proven its worth. We're going to go out on the flanks here, on the extremities here. I think we'll include the 7th horse in this particular group here. Now we need to dig in, and to dig in we're going to be fighting. Luckily we've still got our cannon. Actually we'll use this here as a backstop. No, in fact we'll use this here as a backstop for our cannons here. We're going to sit and we're going to wait, and we're going to be absolutely prepared. General Nelson, once again called on to defend. We're going to bring everything we can here to bear. Oh, we've got our Streltsy who have been worked absolute wonders. Now, let's just strip out this front line here, and let's make sure we've got our some of our strongest forces in the front here. We'll have 132nd, which again is going to be called upon to defend. 322 men here. I will do a put 134th on the left. The extremities have to be guarded as well. So we'll have 135th here on the right. Got to keep a compact shape here. Now, we stretched that out too far. We did. We want all 3 lines firing here. That's better. 133rd. We'll put here, but that is probably our strongest regiment here. We're going to put them on the extremities of the flanks. 125th on the left. Making sure we've got those 3 lines. Important we get every volley here in. 113th, 127th actually will be put here. I think we'll put, we got here 160 there. I think we'll put the 113th on this extreme flank here, extreme left. They cannot be adjusted. We are up against quite a formidable foe in terms of numbers, remember. Now we've got 126 again, we're still in good fighting form. And last plus 128th. We've got Streltsy here, which we will use to just to counterattack should anything come our way. Well done, gentlemen. Right. Another defensive fight here. This time we have to hold here. Kazan is within our grasp. It really is within our reach. We can see the spires of Kazan. We can see the sun gleaming off the windows in Kazan. It's just within Russian grasp again. Let's begin this fight, my friends. That's a lot of forces. That is a huge amount of forces. Now are they going to turn? Oh, don't tell me I didn't unlimber. Don't tell me I didn't unlimber. You have got to be joking. Oh, what a foolish, foolish man. No, 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 no. Unlimber, unlimber. Oh, you're an absolute idiot, sir. Actually, let's hit them on the flank here. For a brief moment there, but that's okay, that's fine. We're okay. Just kill the horse here. What an absolute idiot I am. Bowman out on the flanks here. Let's see if we can push these Persians here. What an absolute idiot. So we can push them into fighting here. Got to try and break up these flanks. Now they've opened up. There it is. Put them to the sword, lads. Put them to the sword here. Come on. Break these camel nomads here, gentlemen. So you've got them. You've got them now. On. Shatter them. To the chef, sir. Desert warriors. Cut them down, lads. Look at that, we've absolutely disrupted their attack, we've disrupted their lines, everything. Oh, what a shot, gentlemen. Make them shatter like that. Oh my word, they prove their worth here. They prove their worth 1,000 times over here, this cavalry. God, this cavalry has been absolutely wonderful. It has systematically eliminated this entire Persian force. This is what we're up against. You absolute fiends. Please fire. More casualties here. Of course they're losing combat against the Russian Empire. Finish them off. This is one. They've escaped. Oh, look at that. That was over very quickly there. A heroic fight and a heroic victory. What an absolute elimination, a brutal elimination of the Persians there. They've even got a rebellion in their home city. It's exactly what we want. We want internal rife. And so look at that. They lost 3,000. We lost 282 men. Look at the statistics here. Number of kills. Look at the cuirass here. Look at the cavalry's done an absolute wonder. That's right, you retreat, you fiend. Now I've got you pinned back in that capital there. Ah, reinforcing, sir. That's fine. You can attack all the outlying buildings you want. They don't... Oh my Gordon Bennett, what a fight. They're so fantastic. They got a rebellion there as well, because that really has absolutely worked wonders for us. And pirates. Ah, sabotage. 30,000. Right, let's get these repaired and replenished here. Oh, they've still got rebels here. That is fantastic to see. Look at that! War weariness is 14 minus 10. No wonder they've got a rebellion. That's fine. Enemy raid in Mosul. 1,240. We'll just allow that to leave as it is, because that there can be brought back under control. Look at that. Armenia is still ours. They really are pushing hard here. Don't think you're going to be moving up there, sir. Now, can we take Kazan here? Look at that force. What a wonderful sight. We're going to take that. I think we ought to resolve that. Look at that. There's hardly anything in there at all. We'll hold that back while we just deal with a few other things here. Actually send in these gentlemen as well, just to get that additional firepower. Look at this army here. It really has done exceptionally well, and it does deserve that replenishment. What are they sending here? That's, yeah, it's a brilliant general. I mean, that is a brilliant general. But this army has a lot to be... Ooh, Armenia. But they've been brought under control. If we could keep Armenia, look at that, it really would be an absolute asset for us, it really would. That's fine as well. Excellent. Bulgaria, all the way back in the safety here of the West. And the Balkans here, starting to see that improvement here. I think we can invest in the steam-powered cloth mill here as well, I think. Start investing some of this money we've got here into our economy. And here as well, for definite here in Hungary. Ooh. Ah, the building, my friends, the building of our fleet continues here. We do have these forces here as well. Excellent to see. No, sir. Oh, it's gone green. Wow. We've got Royal Academy being constructed here. Got a lot of industry here we've neglected here in Russia because of the fear of rebellion here. Look at these. Oh my gosh, we just got to have this. We just got to have that. Now, for some reason, Sweden wants Karelia here. But that is bringing in a lot of money for us. But why is Prussia building up forces here? Not many, but still. Oh, general is gone. We should have a new general. Every army needs to be led. Ah, another general here. Ooh, the prince is gone. Prince Repnin. Okay, we shall have another general. By the east we can abandon in terms of upgrading things here, but the west here we can put a significant amount of money into what we've got around here that needs upgrading, because this really, the west really is going to be the powerhouse here for our economy. It really is. Anywhere else we can improve, upgrade? We've got a lot of upgrades here already, which is good to see. That can be upgraded here. Bursa in Anatolia, so we're going to, because that will directly help us here. We've got nothing coming in here at all. Why is that cut off there? Is it because of the gentleman here, which we might have to remove? Can't invest in any of these just yet, but we do have the Don under control here. Look at that. Still replenishing, but it's almost there. It's almost there. Now, can we get peace with them here? Especially while these gentlemen replenish. Right, let's in order to resolve that. 651 lost. Look at that. Kazan is back in the Russian hands here. Tataria, my friends, back in Russian hands here. And we're immediately going to replenish and rebuild and recruit. Look at this force here. This is freed up now for further operations elsewhere. We still are down. Oh yes, look at these gentlemen here. These dragoons will go in. Oh, can we hold on? Yeah, we're holding on that quite easily here. But now we're going to go to the peace table. Now we've got Armenia, we've got the Don, we've taken back Tataria. They've got a rebellion here within Persia, which is really going to be difficult for them to quash. Look at that, minus 11. They really are so in so much trouble here from war weariness. They may just take that as is and, you know, back away from here. We've got enough forces in here now to really push on against them if they attack us again. We've squeezed the Persian Empire down here, so that Chechnya and Georgia would be their furthest advanced outposts into the Russian Empire. They've still got quite a few of these here at the back. Afghanistan, Baluchistan, Persia, but they've got enough internal conflict here to be able to help us. Let's see if they're willing to take peace. Because they've got a lot of problems. Yes, look at that. What a wonderful, wonderful sight. Wonderful sight. Now we can rebuild and now we can replenish, and we have gotten a far more out of this than the Persians have. We can now begin to replenish. You are not going to be crossing this border again. Of that, sir, I can assure you. This force is going to be replenished and moved down to here. We're going to rebuild. Oh, look at the damage we've taken here. A massive amount of damage. These gentlemen here can garrison, and these will be moved out. We're going to solidify this border here. We're going to put an army group here in Astrakhan, and we're going to put an army group on the Don, and we're going to put an army group here in Armenia. We got Armenia absolutely from the absolute genius work here of General Cathcart. And of course, we've got Baghdad well and truly hidden, sealed off here. So I think we're doing fantastically here. that's why it took a real hit there, so that research is ended. But if we get all of these replenished and repaired here, we should have a formidable income indeed. Actually, these are not going to be wasted, these troops. I think we'll send them up to Armenia to help garrison that there. Be the sort of base of operations there. Look at that. That is wonderful to see the trade moving through here. Now, what we did plan to do was to move the rake here, further down here. We need to see what's going on here between Prussia and Spain. Ooh, that's a powerful Spanish force right there. Now, can we help Spain? Let's see if they will trade with us. Right, okay, we were friendly with them now, but I don't know how long. Well, how is Spain doing here? Oh, they've got everything. They've got absolutely everything. Well, I think Spain can look after itself, to be honest with you. The Prussians have pushed in here with a pretty powerful force here. God, they really are squeezing the Spanish. That's pretty powerful Prussian forces here. If they take the Mediterranean, we could have a Prussian. We could have the Prussians right on our doorstep here. Okay, let's end the turn here, my friends. What a fight here! This will be the last turn, my friends, of this very eventful episode here. Oh, sorry, come on now, Spain. Spain could deal with Prussia on its borders with consummate ease. It's whether it has the courage that... Oh, well done, Spain. It does, my friends. There's the question answered, and we salute Spain for its bravery. That's going to be a mighty tussle there between Spain and Prussia. It really is. We're going to keep ourselves out of it, because we've got an opportunity now to build up our Middle Eastern front. Oh, good grief, that is a monster. Good grief. They've taken Turin. They've taken Turin from the Spanish. Look at the forces that are pouring into that area there. That is absolutely mind-boggling. They've taken Turin, but then they've emptied the entirety of that town. That was just a monumental decision by the Prussians there. They really have pushed the Spanish quite vigorously there. Looks like they're going to start trying to reform here. Looks like, no, the rebellion is still in effect. Imagine if they lost Persia, Esfahan there to a rebellion. That would have been an absolute shocker. That would have just absolutely, the ripples of that would have just rippled across the entire region if they'd lost that to the rebels. Because that means we'd have sent an army immediately into Persia to take Esfahan. It gives us even a brief window here to be able to replenish ourselves here and put our armies into place here. Because the Persian, this peace with the Persians will only hold for a short while. Quite clearly have their eyes set upon our territories here. And yet so do we. Ooh, they've still got rebels. They've still got rebels here. Which is great for us because it keeps them busy with their own eternal strife. Bukhara Empire. Plains Nation, Denmark. You just stay away from us, Denmark. Venice. Genoa. Genoa. Pirates, look at these fiends reading these lines here. Right. 26,000. Oh, wonderful. Okay, they're on strike. For what possible reason? Oh, excellent. Where are they on strike to? Exactly right. Let's move this force here to be brought into Armenia. We're going to hold Armenia because you can see they've still got quite a substantial amount of troops here. And let's bring magistrates into here. Infrastructure is good. Right, oh gosh, look at that. That's a steam-powered factory there. Now, it's very important that we replenish and repair all of these here because right, let's have gosh, they've taken a real beating here. A real beating. Now can we upgrade that there? We can probably, but not at the moment. Both of those have earned the right. God, 4,500 to replenish that. That is quite staggering. Look at that, fully replenished here. Fully replenished. We've got to now begin the process of rebuilding here. Oh look, we can recruit here. We can recruit full army here almost. Only got 2 slots, so 2 slots available here. Now this army here, let's finish off the replenishment of that. Once that's fully replenished, that will be moved down here to form this army group that's going to defend the borders here. We shall leave. Why do we need to leave them in there at all? Yes, we do really. Yes. Fantastic. That is starting to build up quite nicely here now. Excuse my phone there, my friends. Now, let's move these forces in together here. There's a chance we might have to move in and help Spain, but yes, look at that. It's Croatia and Serbia now are at maximum economic potential. We do need to keep increasing our troops here along Hungary. We have gone a little bit stale in terms of what's available here. We do need a naval board here. No, we don't. Do we? Recruitment will have to continue apace. But I think it's going to be Moscow that's going to be the place we're going to start recruiting from. One more into the World Academy. That's going to bring additional happiness here. Right. Oh my gosh, look at the guns we can get here. We're going to get 24 pounder a foot, because that is just a fantastic guns. Get some cuirassiers, and we're going to get some line. Can't get any more elite units here. Oh, horse grenadiers. We're going to get some more line infantry. That, my friends, is going to be that for this episode, and what an episode it's been. We really have absolutely given the Persians an absolute beating here. We've taken a vast amount off them here. We've reclaimed Tataria, we've taken the Don, we've taken Armenia, which was absolutely just... We took Armenia just from the sheer brilliance here and the bravery here of General Cathcart here. It really was. He just strove in there knowing he was completely surrounded. He took it and the Persians left him alone. They left this army alone because they had their own rebellion to deal with. We've managed to solidify our hold here on Baghdad, which is not going to fall anytime soon, but they've got their own internal problems here, but they managed to bring it back under control here, because you can see clamour for reform is gone and the war weariness is starting to wear off, so they've starting to bring this back under control. But look how much money is coming in from there, but no tax. I think it's exempted from tax. That they've got no money coming in from this region at all. That's the only reason they've managed to bring it under control. Wow. Oh, Savoy have gone. Excellent. Oh, -2 morale. Our aide de camp, that was excellent. Now, did we move our... Oh, we did indeed. We want to check what's... No. We don't want to move down there. We don't want to cause any... We want to move see what the situation is down here, between the border here. Ah, Spain has got an army on the border, and a very powerful army indeed. Guardias de Corps, Guardias de Infanteria, wonderful forces here. You really do have some fantastic forces. The Spanish are obviously preparing for possible Prussian invasion across the border here. They've left Savoy, they've taken Turin, and they've left it open here. Imagine they can strike in, possibly across the mountains here. Just keeping an eye here on the Venetians. But my friends, we're going to end this episode here, and what an episode it was. What an absolute wonderful episode it was. We've finally taken back our territory. We're going to start building up a huge amount of forces here along the Don, Georgian and Don Chechenian border here, specifically here in Astrakhan, which really is going to prove its worth here. But my friends, sorry for any noise in the background. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please comment, like and subscribe. I do apologise for the noise in the background. I think you might know who it is. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, my friends. Once again, hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please comment, like and subscribe. And as always, my friends, please keep your comments coming down below. They've been absolutely fantastic. They really have. But until next time, my friends, we're going to promise you many more fights to come. We're going to keep our build up here, keep our momentum going here, building our forces here. And maybe with Spain, maybe if we get the chance, we can hit Prussia with the help of Spain, depending on what happens on that front there. But until next time, my friends, bye for now.